Right. But even when you get the religious equation out, it's not a guarantee that your society will move forward. And I think about communism, for example, where atheism was enforced and even religions were banned, but still that was not enough to have good philosophical principles in how to have a society and treat the individual. Why that is, like you take religion out of the equation, but then you welcome some other form of primitive philosophy?
Yeah, you can put it primitive philosophy. I think of communism as a form of religion.
Okay.
So it's secularized, but this is what happens to a lot of ideas. And particularly, so you get the Enlightenment view that's pro this world, pro science, and you get people combating and working against that. I think of them as their counter Enlightenment. And what they do is say, we're not reviving religion in its old form, but they're reviving all the ideas of religion. And if you think of communism, it looks like a religion. So if you think religions indoctrinate, communism, whether it's your Communist Manifesto, whether it's Mao's book, thousands and thousands and millions of little students, you can get photographs of this, are being indoctrinated. You have to memorize and you have to recite this book exactly like when they had to do it with the Bible or other religious texts. Or if you take the indoctrination in the Quran today in a lot of the Middle East, it looks exactly like the communist indoctrination, or vice versa. The communist indoctrination looks like religious indoctrination. The religion has these saints that everybody puts up on the wall, whether it's the Virgin Mary, whether it's Saint Jerome. And so, there's a whole host of saints. These big pictures, they're significant, you're not, they dwarf you, and so on. What do the communists do? You've got these big pictures of Marx, Lenin, Che Guevara, and they're significant, you're not. Yeah. And you can take all this kind of central ideas of religion, communism used them all.
Right.
Because it's just a secularized religion. And I actually think the reason Marx is so against religion is he understands it's a competitor. We're trying to accomplish the same thing, and it's brainwashing, it's indoctrination, and it's an incredible authoritarianism. We want total power, just as the Spanish Inquisition wants total power over people's mind and their activities. That's what communism wanted. And you saw this a lot in the 20th century. These kind of movements combat each other. So communism and fascism, which I think Nazism and communism are essentially the same.
Yeah.
They fought each other because they realized they're competitors for trying to gain total power.
Yeah, I do believe that if Stalin wouldn't have betrayed Hitler in invading Poland, then no one would differentiate Nazism from communism. I think that historically, when that break happened, people put Nazism on one side and communism on the other, but...